So let's talk about Adho Mukha Svanasana. Oftentimes you'll hear it downward facing dog. So some alignment in the shoulders that we should cover before we go. So you're gonna reach your thumbs out to the sides and reach your palms open. Take one hand for the bicep and externally rotate it. And you can do it the other way too, just to kind of see what that feels like in the shoulder. If it's internally rotated, you'll feel like it will start to roll in. If it's externally rotated, it will actually integrate back in towards you. And that's the more safe way to have your shoulder. So you want to have that here, and then you'll just spin the forearm separately from it and then reach your hand down. And that's the kind of shoulder that we want to have for most of our balancing postures. Really is an externally rotated shoulder is where we're going to be most of the time in yoga. For eagle arms, that's when you're going to internally rotate, but pretty rare. So you want to be able to find that is the case for you. If you go to do this and you can't put your hand down, then maybe downward facing dog isn't the pose for you, and I'll show you another modification in place of it. But so if that's the case, you pass the test and your shoulder can stay externally rotated. You're going to set your hands shoulder width distance apart, tuck your toes underneath, and walk yourself into kind of like a tripod triangle type of position where your hips are up. Not super important that your legs are completely straight or that your heels are on the floor. Yours might look like that, and that's totally okay. Eventually you're working the knees to straight, the inner thighs back and apart, and then the heels will settle down towards the floor. As the fingers go, we have this what's called the triad of the hand. That's the thumb, the index finger, and the place in between. That's the part of the posture or the hand that should have the most weight, like loaded the most weight. So the pinkies get light and the triad of the hands get heavier. So that is the pose. In the pose, benefits of this posture: your head is dangling below your heart. That's an inversion. So new oxygenated blood is traveling through your central nervous system. That's always good. External rotation of the shoulder, keeping that index fingers nice and heavy. And then you just breathe. Gaze is in between your feet or to the back wall. And that is downward facing dog.